及非常感谢我们的天行工作室群红豆团队，以及我们开我文化，以及我们的导演组的朋友们，以及我们的编剧团队的朋友们、造型团队的朋友们，以及我们剧组各个公众的。
其实我非常喜欢我们接下来这个故事，然后我也希望可以更好、更完整的让它呈现出来。其实我已经有很久没有拍。
Endless Summers officially starts filming in Guangdong. Ding Yuxi and Meng Ziyi are ready to present a love story full of wounds. Tencent's latest drama, Endless Summers, officially began filming on August 21st in Guangdong. The production of this drama opened with a simple ceremony attended by the cast and crew. They followed a procession of prayers and blessings to mark the start of the production journey. The atmosphere of the event was even more interesting because a small dog named Chocolate was present wearing matching tiny clothes, making the opening moment feel warmer and more adorable. Endless Summers is planned to have 24 episodes with a production duration of about 90 days. This drama carries an urban story that combines romance, professional life, past wounds, and emotional healing process. Ding Yuxi is believed to be the male lead, playing a criminal psychology professor who has the ability to understand human behavior and the world of crime. The character is then reunited with his old love, Hao Nian, a media professional played by Meng Ziyi. The reunion of two people from the past is the center of this drama's story. Their relationship doesn't seem to be going smoothly because the meeting has the potential to reopen various emotions, memories, and problems that previously haven't really been resolved before. Ding Yuxi's role as a professor of criminal psychology is one of the things that makes this project interesting. His character is described as a figure who has sharp thinking and the ability to analyze human behavior. However, when dealing with someone who has had a special place in his life, these professional abilities do not necessarily make him able to control his own feelings. The contrast between professional life and emotional conflict can be one of the main strengths of the story. On the one hand, he has to face problems that require logic and analysis. On the other hand, the encounter with Hao Nian forced him to deal with feelings that he might have been trying to leave behind. Meanwhile, Meng Ziyi plays Hao Nian, a professional woman who works in the media world. This character brings a different perspective because his life is in a dynamic and demanding environment. Reconnecting with someone from the past can certainly change the balance of life that he has built. Meng Ziyi herself expressed her enthusiasm to return to play a character in a modern drama after several years of not taking roles with this kind of nuance. For the actress, the project is an opportunity to explore characters that are closer to contemporary life. Meng Ziyi's return to modern dramas has also made fans even more curious. Hao Nian's character provides space for the actress to show a more natural side, while portraying the life of a professional woman who has to deal with job demands and personal relationship problems. On the other hand, Ding Yuxi made light comments about Guangdong's condition when he started filming. He joked that Guangdong's seemingly never-ending summer weather fits perfectly with the title of their drama, Endless Summers. The comments created a relaxed atmosphere in the middle of the start of this sizable project. Guangdong will be the place where the production process will take place for about 90 days. With the number of episodes reaching 24, the cast and crew will spend quite a long time to complete the entire story. The production period was also an opportunity for Ding Yuxi and Meng Ziyi to build strong chemistry as the main couple. The chemistry between the two actors is one of the things that attracts the most attention from fans. Ding Yuxi and Meng Ziyi had worked together before, so the two weren't completely new screen couples. The collaboration experience made many viewers curious if their relationship in Endless Summers would bring back natural interactions. In romantic dramas, chemistry is often an important factor that determines whether the relationship between two characters can feel convincing, not only through romantic scenes, but also through the way they talk, look at each other, respond to each other, and show emotions in simple situations. Because of this, fans are now starting to look forward to how the stories of the two characters will develop. Will old feelings resurface after they meet? Or will the meeting force the two to face wounds and misunderstandings that have not been resolved so far? The title of Endless Summers does give a warm and romantic impression, but the story it brings seems to have a fairly deep emotional side. This drama is not only about two people who fall back in love, but also about how a person reconciles with the past and finds the courage to reopen a once wounded heart. The theme of emotional healing becomes an important part of the premise of the story. Time can change a person, including the way they view love and life. Two people who were once close may have become different personalities when they meet again. Therefore, a second chance does not necessarily mean repeating an old story, but it can be a chance to understand what really happened in the past. The presence of elements of criminal psychology also gives Endless Summers a different color. Ding Yuxi's professional setting allows the story to present elements of psychology, behavioral analysis, and possible more complex conflicts. However, these elements still go hand in hand with the story of the personal relationship between the two main characters. Meanwhile, the media world where Hao Nian's character is set can enrich the story with a modern professional life. The meeting of two characters from different work environments can create a variety of conflicts and interesting situations when their personal lives are reconnected. Since the announcement of the start of production on August 21st, fans' attention has been immediately drawn to the latest developments from the set. Behind-the-scenes photos and videos of the players are certainly one of the most awaited things. In addition to wanting to see Ding Yuxi and Meng Ziyi's performance as their characters, fans also want to know how the chemistry between the two developed during the production process. Chocolate's moment in the opening ceremony is also one of the small details that makes this production feel closer to the fans. In the midst of the seriousness of a big drama, the presence of the little dog provides a light-hearted atmosphere and becomes an easy part to remember from the first day of production.